Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It's the first game in the month of July between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Kenny Rogers gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Jackie Robinson runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Eddie Murray is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Yordan Alvarez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jay Buhner. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-2. Murray leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Houston, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Pedro Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, Derek Jeter. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Fastball called for strike 2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping up is Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 4.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First offering on its way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Carlos Correa as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Next, here is Ryan Sandberg, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy
will have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. So now to the plate, Darryl Strawberry, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now here's the first offering.
Strawberry.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in next, Tim Raines. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Raines, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Alfonso Soriano waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Catcher,
Next to dig in, Jorge Posada is fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Soriano is off at first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Three and one.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. The batter will be Shane Victorino as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So stepping in is Jackie Robinson. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Robinson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One out and a runner on second base. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Into the box, Eddie Murray, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare. And
a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Wade Boggs stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. In his career, Boggs is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to bat, Bernie Williams off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Tino Martinez fouled off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Cecil Fielder, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The 2-2. A low curveball blocked by Gomes. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry, as he'll take a look at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Tim Raines, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Victorino. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Uner is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We're all set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Buhner.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And there's ball 2 now. Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Full count, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Alex Bregman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Raines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
Striding in for Houston, Ryan Sandberg. He's set, and the pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2-1 the count to Sandberg. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Buhner, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A toss behind the back.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in now, Shane Victorino. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot for Wade Boggs. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now back, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams hit down the 3rd baseline. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game. But that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Tino Martinez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. The tag, and they got him at 3rd. It's a double play.
Hey, I like to be aggressive on the base pass, put pressure on the defense, but you better be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to slide safely into 3rd. He wasn't out by very much, but I don't care. You can't be giving up outs at 3rd base.
First pitch of the AB now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through four. It's the Yankees 8 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher,
Yan Gomes is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Into the box, Eddie Murray standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses 1-1. And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hard hit at third. Boggs gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-1. Striding in is Darryl Strawberry, singled in his last at bat.
The left fielder, Darryl Strawberry.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Tim Raines, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Victorino at the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 14 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ryan Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Alvarez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
The 0-1 pitch. Fast.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. Even close.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5. So now into the box is Jay Buhner. He's batting clean.
Leading off the right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. sent out to straightaway center field. Williams is there, 2 gone. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Takes a look at a changeup there. Curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 10-1.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Up next to stand in is Bernie Williams. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Victorino is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hang on to. Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59.
First pitch on the way.
Mendoza.
Ryan Sandberg is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up is Yan Gomes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Cecil Fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Darryl Strawberry. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Tim Raines will be next. And the payoff pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ready to take his hacks again. Tim Raines lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Strawberry stands at first with one out. And another foul ball. Down the right field line. Strawberry is on his way home. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Alfonso Soriano. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Right fielder is on the run, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The batter.
And now here is Jorge Posada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him.
No, that's low.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Astros 1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jackie Robinson. He'll start us off in the 8th. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
And now the first pitch.
Eddie.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
At the plate now, Jay Buhner, as he grounds one briskly to short, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one. Tyler Lyons enters now in a...
Now pitching for the Astros, number 58, Tyler Lyons.
Trammell is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And now the first pitch. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Bernie Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Tino Martinez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Williams at second with 2 down. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Still 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame.
Now playing third.
Ron Guidry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw tonight.
Now to the plate here is Shane Victorino. He grounded out last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have...
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
12-3 is the way this one ends. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenny Rogers earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Pedro Martinez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3